with this wave. Similar for Vladdy, he's going to get push in that wave. And Cassantes, we've been seeing them early on get push as well. So I do wonder if Fnatic actually have 3 pushing lanes in the early game. And whether anyway, back to the game.
Yeah, sure.
Losper, gonna land a hook.
Okay, there it is. Vedi called it, and now Razork's going to live it. Dark Passages there, the flay back, Alvaro flashes, flag is matched. Razork with the fancy moves, Cal down first blood. Fnatic looking for a little bit more, but already used their engage. They'll just take the kill and give it over to the jungle.
Very nice play. Jojo.
All in, flash, and big moves from mid as well from Vladdy, but he's just auto-attacking down. Jojo is going to get on out, and he's already used the ulti. That's why he can't reciprocate.
Being a trade of flashes. Now, Elyoya.
And with those trade of flashes, there's kill threat here. Good stun timing. Elyoya's going to help get the kill to Mirwin. A fantastic punish for MKOI.
Okay, so Elyoya. Difficult, but not for Jojo.
Steps in, Vladdy pushes him back yet again.
He's
the
got
ulti
kill.
out once again, and you're right, the kill threat is there, but it's going to be used to get on out. Cataclysm follows up from Razork though, and Jojo goes down. Maybe it would have been better if he sacrificed his life as Death Sentence connects in bot lane. There's the ulti as well, and a flash in. Fnatic full commit onto Alvaro with the exhaust and the crescendo up and available. Upset with his first kill of the game.
Okay, Fnatic. They're willing to go toe-to-toe against Koi. A nice gank from Razork in mid lane, a bot lane nation.
Razork has no ulti, by the way, as Elyoya hovers in that little alcove ready to pounce out. Vladdy's coming in from an angle. No ult for him as well. At 1200, Fnatic are backing off. They think, no, we don't have anything. Leave the track.
Obviously then makes it look like that Jojo made the wrong decision, but the logic does track for Jojo. He really thought he could get out.
And here we go again in
and
top.
Mirwin get out.
Cataclysm there, but Elyoya's back again. It's a reverse hot pot, and Elyoya engineers it into an engage onto Razork. The all-out use, but there's no wall. There's no wall for Emperor, so now he's in a 1 versus 2. He's squishy and burnt asunder. MKOI keeps count. We're kind of just chilling and waiting towards this next dragon. 2 minutes 15. First item will be built, and that's a bridge towards this next fight. And Vladdy is the person I'm looking towards. With Nash is almost there, he's going to get engaged on Shuriken Flip, and everything connecting. Jojo doesn't even just Shuriken Flip back for MKOI as they get knocked up. It's Razork looking to run in, and Jojo gets out unscathed as well. The setup was brilliant. Once again, is upset versus Super. Here we go. With Severum up and available, I think Super could be in trouble. He walks it out. Big one in pocket, and Losper coming nearby.
Looks like a pretty even trade between the two AD carries. Alvaro needs to get back to bot as quickly as he can, though. No, I was thinking, does Elyoya have ulti? Oh,
Cataclysm, Shuriken Flip. Razork just needs a Q into
either of them will
fog.
do.
Wait. Oh my God, on the tip.
Not wasting any time.
Jojo coming for an angle. Maybe the afterthought here for MKOI. Dragon at 2K. Potential steal from Elyoya. Look at where Jojo is. He's tagged out first. Shuriken Flip though lands onto upset. For Fnatic, a flank possible, but Jojo doesn't want to go in. At half HP, Fnatic are taking the front of the fight. Finally, that Akali sends it, and onto Razork, the ulti into the wall. Mirwin will clean this up, you have to think, but now look at upset. With Caliber, with Severum, he flashes over the wall, he gets out, but he's done his damage. He's done his job. Vladdy chased up by Elyoya, who cleans up the rest of the fight. And it looks good for Fnatic if you're watching one angle, but the rest of MKOI clean their mistakes. It's a 4-for-1. It's just one of those picks here in this region that we're just a little bit shy on, you know?
Seems like it. All right, well, this looks like Fnatic's first objective of the game.
True, but TP means if they're going to get out with it or not is going to be answered. Jojo.
Very little, I think.
Wondering. Fnatic are in a clump, though. Hook doesn't connect. No one to really capitalize on that, and Alvaro wasn't willing to get over the wall. Lack of vision as well.
Herald isn't going to do anything.
Not at all. It just sits there and gets walloped on. And that was a waste of a Herald.
Well, Koi kind of just standing around.
Yeah.
I really expected them to be more eager to contest that. Maybe they felt like they weren't strong enough.
One person clapped, really liked it. All in, and the flag and drag. Wow, what a combo. It's clean, but they need to finish the job. The flash out from Jojo at no HP, and he's out. He could go as Razork can't catch up. MKOI, their mid laner, somehow does it. Grabbing him out, though. The fight's not over yet for a flag and drag. Jojo is just simply over the wall, but they don't know. They do not know, and Jojo getting out was true robbery.
I think Super also got the mid-tier 1 off the back.
Yeah.
He gets targeted by 2 members of Fnatic. They know where he is, they just don't have the skills to hit him because he is sitting in the Shroud. Now, the Pantheon arrival is super important because Flash into R, into E. and then immediately ults away to safety. Bit of a skirmish in the top lane.
Death sentence, flip. Not taken though. Maybe in a little bit of trouble actually. Two members of Fnatic running for their life all of a sudden. Flush from Lost, but wants to get out of there. The flip is good, but it's onto Alvaro. Death sentence to follow up, all out as well. But Alvaro just flushes. The Unbreakable Will saves his life. A bit burned.
Over eager. I mean, they really could think about a Baron. They have one ward from the side of Fnatic in the area. Jojo, yeah, I don't think you're going to get in range of Vladdy right now. Hang on a minute. But there's a Meowin behind him.
There is indeed. So Vladdy's in the middle of the wave. And the old KC mid lane is in a hell of a lot of trouble. He just used the shifting sands. Empress Divide still available, only gets one, and in goes Jojo. Meowin picks up the kill, while meanwhile, Alvaro went walkabout. That's free range cow right there, and he's brought a friend. Super rolls on in, he's exhausted, he thought I could do it. Barrier, flush out over the way. MKOI are getting real busy, and they're going to bring Elyoya in on the package deal as well. Razzle re-engages, Meowin survives for so long. Upset has all the crescendo, but he gets one tap. This game has gone completely yakety sacks. Into the pen we go and shut the gate. Razork's flushed out. He's running for his life, hitting the flag and drag, and he finds it, but Super's also chasing. While meanwhile, Emperor says, I ain't going to be...
So that's going to put Koi on soul points, which is a scary place for Fnatic to be, but eventually they want to fight. So I guess it's right there next to him. What will Koi's next play be? It looks like they're looking for a fight.
The crowd knows. Onto Jojo, Graviton's there. He finds his way in, gets his kill. And now that he's out with the triple engage from Alvaro, who found his ult again with the equalizer down, MKOI are stonking the fight. All out here from Empress helps out a little bit, but Fnatic have already lost their core members. 3 in the ground, 1 more down. Empress now will find equal ground. 5 dead, and MKOI get the dream jungle fight.
A beautifully executed team fight.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I reckon we must be close to the circle of suck now in the LEC.
we must be. I don't know how I want to see some more damage. Oh God, that's satisfying.
An AD carry. This should help.
Yeah. I mean, it was already fast enough, but in the turret down, 7k. MKOI.
Here comes Vladdy. Is this a play?
He'll slowly get there if he was isolated, but you're right, Vladdy's going to ulti out, but Vladdy could be in trouble. Jojo, will he go back in? Yes, he will with flash. Vladdy on the hands. Props to that mid laner.
All right, well, Jojo overstayed his welcome far too much. So, I think the AD carry was basing, Elyoya was basing, Alvaro had already based, and Meowin was in top lane. So, Jojo overstaying his welcome.
But you settled out. Thank you very much, observers. A bit dark. They don't know where Jojo is on this flank. Koi is starting off the dragon. This would just be Soul. Fnatic have to walk in for the fight. Jojo about to walk towards them. Unbreakable Will there. Jojo's angle. I'm still looking towards it. Soul is down. And Fnatic just get hot-potted yet again. There's Jojo in. On to 3. Flush is already burned from Lospa. And Upset dead in an instant. The public perfect execution for the mid laner of Koi has done enough, while the rest of Koi clean through the front. Vladdy on his escape path, but Elyoya's movement speed will help out. A double over to the Spanish jungler, and the best Spanish jungler in this game.
Wow, a 5-for-0 ace. A flawless team fight for Koi in order to close out this game. An impressive performance from them as they look to join the other teams at the top of the standings with a 3-1 scoreline.
A 3-1 start to week 2 is big deal here in our round robin of LEC versus. MKOI will take down Fnatic, and right now we're thinking this could be the best team in the LEC at the very start of this week. The Spanish fans have a lot to be proud of here, as with an interesting game, MKOI cement themselves even further up.
Left fish.